Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another recap with Gino. Today it's going to be a 3-in-1 show. We're going to be doing our Elimination Chamber predictions, so I'm going to be picking the winners of each one of those matches. One might be controversial, I don't know what you guys think, but I have a weird feeling on one. Excuse me. It's been a long week, guys. We'll also be breaking down NXT and the go home show for SmackDown for the Elimination Chamber, which had a lot of teasing, and by God is The Rock good at teasing, I'll say that much, and a little bit cheesy at the same time. So, and also a little bit of, I guess you could say, hearsay or rumor, or kind of sad if it's true, but there was supposed to be a mega fight for a double champ in NXT, and that may be off the table. We'll talk about that later on. It's a little bit of tease. Actually, let's just get right to it. Fuck the tease. There's rumor going around that Julia might actually legitimately be injured, so they were supposed to be champion versus champion 2 weeks. Steph Vacker versus Julia. If that actually is to take through and Julia is actually injured, I guess we're gonna have Steph be double champ. Unfortunate, but both those girls are superstars and they're not gonna be in NXT very long. And I guess we can say Roxanne's officially out of NXT because she was on Raw, she was on SmackDown, and she was on NXT. So I guess her time in NXT is done. Never actually got an official run-on rematch for the NXT title, but I guess it all makes sense now because this girl's just going to take the world by storm. She's an absolute superstar, and I've said it for 5 years now. As soon as I saw her, Impact dropped the ball, ROH dropped the ball. So I guess in essence you could say AEW fumbled, but we'll talk about that chat later on because they did it a few times. So let's get into this and let's talk some Elimination Chamber 2025 from Toronto predictions. Also, side note, as a guy from Vancouver, fuck Toronto. And anyone that listens to this podcast, if you're from Toronto, fuck the Maple Leafs. Okay, guys. Um, I believe the first match on this entire card obviously going to kick off with an Elimination Chamber match. Here's the main event itself is going to be Cody Rhodes not giving his soul to The Rock. I'll tell you about my prediction and what's going to happen with that later on. We got Toddy here to give us her thoughts as well on why Cody Rhodes is not going to be giving The Rock her soul. His soul, I mean. Although The Rock kind of rambled on about nothing, we'll talk about that later on with SmackDown, as I'm rambling right now. But I think we're going to kick it off with the Women's Elimination Chamber. Actually, you know what? We're not. Actually, yes, we are. We'll kick it off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match for the number one contender for the Raw title for WrestleMania. And the contestants are Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Bailey, and Naomi. Well, I'm going to tell you right now who's not winning the Elimination Chamber. I'm going to say Bailey's not winning. I'm going to say Bianca is. Boy, that's right, not Bianca. Naomi's not winning. I don't think Bianca's winning. And I'll tell you why in a minute. I think it's going to come down to three people. And there's three outcomes that could be involved in this due to what's going to happen with Raw as well. There's somebody I want to go with my heart on this and my just gut feeling I have. Then there's the logical booking. And then there's what makes sense. And that's where we're going to break this down for this match. I think Roxanne Perez is going to eliminate Bailey. I don't see Bailey near the title for a little while. And this is no disrespect to Bailey, as you guys have heard me say on many podcasts and videocasts. Bailey is an all-time great. She, to me, is the female version of Bret Hart. She knows how to do things perfectly to put people over and make herself get over as well. She tells stories perfectly. She can tell you with emotion, just with her face, not just with her moves, but her way she sells and the way she sells her reactions in the ring. She's a ring general. She knows how to plot things out. She knows when to do what. She knows how to do what. And I know a lot of people hate on Bailey for some reason, but there should be no hate towards Bailey. You're watching greatness, and it's and all its pride, and we don't know how long it's going to last for. And also a little bit of heartbreaking news to talk about later on involving a former Divas champion, or sorry, women's champion, not Divas. Um, so I think Roxanne Perez is going to pin Bailey. I think Liv Morgan is going to pin Naomi. I think Liv Morgan is going to pin Alexa Bliss. I want to see Alexa Bliss win the Chamber, but I think Alexa Bliss is going to go off and do her own thing with the Wyatt Six and go after the SmackDown champion. I think Charlotte later on, or TV time. Sorry guys, I can't. It's been a long week. Um, so that leaves us down to Bianca, Liv, or to me, the girl's carrying this company into the future. Roxanne Perez. This girl's an absolute megastar waiting to happen. She turned herself from this cute little bubbly babyface who couldn't cut a promo to probably one of the best heels in the company in the last year. Just absolute brilliant. She is brilliant, 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 brilliant. That's all I'm gonna say. The girl is incredible. Uh, Like I said, I've been a star of her. I mean, a fan of her for a long time since Reality of Wrestling, and then she to ROH and she did Impact for a little bit. If you want to see probably a great independent match that I don't know how much longer they have on YouTube, but both these girls now belong to WWE. Roxanne Perez, aka Roxy back in the day, and Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray's one of the best kept secrets in wrestling, and Roxy was until WWE hired her. And I'm not gonna lie, I was petrified WWE was gonna ruin Roxy. They didn't. Roxy is just so fucking good, and I can't wait for Corey to join her on the main roster. I'm stalling because they don't have an answer for this match. I don't know if you guys know who Simon Miller is, but he's a guy I follow a lot on YouTube, and he was having a struggle with this as well. He went back and forth and around in circles, and what do you think, Tots? Who's gonna win? Come here. Tell me who's gonna win. There's three things that will make this make sense. Bianca eliminates Liv Morgan, so she thinks Liv Morgan's still the one that takes out Jade, but it's actually Bianca, and Jade's gonna come out and take out Bianca, proving that it was Bianca that cost her the title. I mean, cost her time due to injury, and maybe at least have Bianca getting pinned, or they both take out Roxanne, and it's down to Liv and Bianca, and Jade comes up. I think Jade's playing some sort of role in the finals here. Um, I also think there's a chance Becky Lynch may get involved in this and reignite a feud with Bianca going into Mania and costing her this match. But I think it's coming down. Hmm, I don't know how this is going to. I'm trying to play this out in my head. I don't know if I want to see Liv again versus Rhea because we've seen that a lot for the last year and a half. And like I said, it's going to come down to what's happening on Monday. And I think somehow Liv's going to play a factor in what's happening on Monday. So I think we might have a triple threat at Mania, like a lot of other people are speculating. But also, I think if you go with Roxanne and Rhea at Mania, that'd be incredible. But I already think the seeds are planted and what's going to happen is Roxanne versus Bailey at Mania. Um, I think it might save Bianca and Rhea for another Mania because I think if they do Roxanne, or sorry, not Roxanne, Liv, be Rhea and Io at Mania due to the fact that Liv may get involved this Monday in the title match. But they already used the women's tag team titles. See where the conundrum is? They shouldn't take me this long to pick a winner in this match. I have three different scenarios playing up my head, and I have three different reasons why each person's going to win. And I, as a fan, and just want to see it, I want to see it be Roxanne just to piss off a lot of people. Because Roxanne's going to main event a lot of manias in her future. That's all I'm going to say about that. Um, I'm going to go with the safe bet. I'm going to go to the way WWE thinking. I think we're getting a triple threat for the women's championship at Mania. I think we're going to get Liv Morgan versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I think Liv Morgan's winning the Elimination Chamber. And then following that, I don't know if WWE goes back-to-back women's matches and goes Trish and Tiffy versus Naya, Botcha, whatever you want to call her, and Candice LeRae. Another one, if you guys watch a lot of my videos, very, 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 very big fan of Candice LeRae. Can't say enough things about Candice LeRae. Um, but you got Candice and Naya versus Tiffy and Trishy. And last time Trish wrestled in Canada and Toronto, she lost to the Queen. That was 6 years ago. I was there. Um, or did they go with the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn match, which may steal the weekend because these two guys are going to absolutely murder each other. They're the only two matches on the table that actually aren't chamber matches. There's no title matches whatsoever, even though there's a lot of secondary titles in this company. But they simply did not be able to get any of them on the card. There's no tag team matches. I guess they're saving everything for Mania so everyone gets paid. Sorry, guys, my watch is acting weird right now. Um, I don't think they're doing Trish and Tiffy next. I don't think. I know they're saving the men's chamber match last because it's John Cena's last match, last chamber match, last match in Canada. Um, hey, you know Trish is fighting. You know Trish is fighting. No, no, no. Hey, what do you think? What do you think the next match is gonna be? What do you think that next match is gonna be? Sorry, guys. Um, sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Um, no. Mm. Sorry, my dog and the Chinese dogs don't get along. Um, whew. I think they're gonna do the men's match next, and this one's gonna be an easy prediction. Tiffany and Fishy win. And I think Charlotte's gonna come out and destroy Tiffany after the match, and I think Nia's gonna destroy Trish at home, leading to Trish versus Nia at WrestleMania, and then what do you do with Ken Slurry? Girls so criminally underrated but amazingly talented. We'll figure it out. Um, then Kevin versus Sammy, and this is where I'm torn because I think you're gonna have a huge return. The manager's been out for what? Ooh, 5, 6 months now. Could be a pile driver. The Viper's coming back. I just don't know if these two guys absolutely obliterate each other, and Sami Zayn wins, and then Kevin Owens snaps and takes out Sami again, or if Kevin Owens just destroys Sami in like 40 seconds and pile drivers him a few times, and Randy Orton comes out to make the save. But I think either way, Randy Orton's coming out to save Sami Zayn at the end of this match. I hope it's not a squash. If you guys have seen the Ladder War from our Ring of Honor or anything like that, absolutely incredible match. One of their matches in PSG or P. Hey, hey, no, 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 Tony. Sorry, guys. Yeah, those dogs and my dog don't get along. Sorry you had to hear that. Um, yeah, play around a bit. Um, I'm gonna go with my gut. Sorry, texting my tenants. Um, I think it's gonna be an absolute war, like Ladder War was with them, and a few of the other matches on ROH and a few other matches here. I think Sami Zayn's gonna win, but I think he's gonna pay the cost for winning. Um, yeah, like I said, I think Sami Zayn's paying the cost. I think Randy Orton's gonna come out and save him after Kevin Owens destroys him, and that's how we're gonna get to Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And unfortunately, Sami Zayn will not be at WrestleMania this year. I don't think. Unfortunate. That's what I want to see happen. I don't know what WWE is going to do because this unhinged Kevin Owens is incredible, and the problem with Sami Zayn cut tonight, awesome, very, very, very good. Same with when Kevin Owens is done. Um, Following that, we're going to have the men's elimination chamber match, and this thing is probably the best elimination chamber. You listen to the names in this: John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, Logan Paul. Boo! Fuck that motherfucker. Sorry, this guy's a piece of shit. I have nothing good to say about that guy. I hope he gets absolutely murdered in the Elimination Chamber. So there's my feelings on that. That's what I say. John Cena, Damian Priest, CM Punk, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Think about that for a minute. One more time. We have a whole bunch of Hall of Famers and Logan Paul. Um, Off the bat, I'm gonna say I just hope everyone murders Logan Paul and everyone hits their finish matters moves on Logan Paul and Logan Paul gets eliminated. But due to the fact that he has so much heat, so much hatred, and all the fans hate him, he's staying for the last 2 or 3. I think Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre eliminate each other, causing their match at Mania. Here's the conundrum: I don't know what you do with Seth Rollins. I don't know what you do with CM Punk, and what's Logan Paul gonna do at Mania? I guess you guys can tell that I'm picking who's gonna win the Chamber, who I think is gonna win the Chamber at least. They could be teasing the fuck out of all of us. Um, but yeah, I think Damian Priest is going to eliminate Drew, or Drew's going to eliminate Priest. But either way, those two guys are fighting each other at Mania. That's going to be a match. That's going to be an absolute dog slobber, dog banger, whatever you want to call it. Big boy sleeping, big boys meat, man meat. Um, um, I just don't know what they do with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, and Cena. I don't know how they get through with those four. Like trying to get, I know how they're going to do it. I just don't know how they're going to do it. Is Roman Reigns going to play a factor in this? Is Roman Reigns going to be there? Is Roman Reigns the favorite CM Punk calls in with Heyman? Does Roman Reigns screw Punk and Seth? So many thoughts are in my head right now with this. The chamber matches this year are so hard to pick because they go so many different directions. I think John Cena wins. I just don't know how we get there. And if John Cena doesn't win, does the main event of Elimination Chamber become a little more interesting with The Rock, the Cody Rhodes, and a Soul? Does The Rock want that soul, or does he just want the one soul? Do we have a three-way for the title at WrestleMania? So we have a three-way for the women's belt and three-way for the men's heavyweight belt. Do we have Punk versus Rollins versus Reigns at WrestleMania? That'd be crazy. Didn't think in a million years I'd say that. CM Punk every headline WrestleMania. I don't think he can do it this time around in his career anymore. He's just too old, I guess you could say, fragile. The dude's not as good as he once was. He's still good, but he's not as good as he was. Ugh. You get Punk versus Paul at Mania versus Rollins. They've kind of teased Punk and Paul, haven't they? And even today on SmackDown, they teased it a little bit more. So, oh god, I hope we're not getting that match. Yeah, I just talked myself into it. The final people in the chamber is going to be Cena and Rollins. Roman Reigns is going to cost Seth Rollins. CM Punk is going to eliminate Logan Paul. Logan Paul is going to cost CM Punk right after by hitting him with that punch that he uses. Um. Oh god damn it. Yeah, we're getting Logan Paul and CM Punk at WrestleMania. Sorry, that's just my reaction to realizing it. Not in a million years do I want to watch this match, so that's going to be a bathroom break for me. I'm going to admit that right there and then. Um, like I said, I think we get Seth versus Roman. The brothers are finally clash at Mania. This story that's been building for over a decade and has been absolutely brilliantly told. Pretty much Cain and Abel. Because the one guy is gone, he's floated too close to the sun, and now he's lost his mind over in AEW. We're not going to talk about AEW. I can't. Sorry. Even that another horrendous, horrible no production meeting thing happened on AEW that we're not going to talk about. You can go look it up on the internet if you want. But let's say the fallen angel enjoys touching his forehead. We'll put it that way. Sorry, I just WCW is all I can think of every time I say AEW now. It's just WCW for the new generation. Unfortunate, because that thing could have been so special. And I guess we're getting Cody versus Cena. Cena's gonna get 17. This is where the twist comes, guys. I don't think Cody's selling this out at the Chamber, but I think Cena like, hold up, I will, and he just beats the ever living fuck out of Cody with the Rock, whips him with the Rock's belt. That is the date that Dusty died on it, and they both leave together in the Rock's truck, and Cena becomes corporate Cena, and then at Mania, Cena becomes corporate champion. And for the final year of Cena, we finally get heel Cena, and heel Cena could be absolutely incredible. Absolutely one of the best, I think. Um, that's my personal predictions for what's going to be happening on Elimination Chamber. So we're gonna interesting. That's my thoughts. I don't know what you guys think. You can let me know in the comments below. But we're gonna pause this. I'm gonna let my dog out. I'm gonna come back with a new video for SmackDown and NXT. I'm just gonna take a little break here to let my dog out because she's going nuts. So we'll load up this one and we're gonna post NXT next and SmackDown. Talk to you guys in a little bit.